One of the fights down here is Mad Ogres, but we know we can take some Mad Ogres because we've already taken some. Then once we get to the Underworld, we have access to a couple key items, actually. So we've got the Pan. There's a free key item we can take in the Fame Arch. You've got no magic points left. We need Rydia Beta here, who's dead now. God damn it. You know, here's what we'll do then. Just pop an ether. And you just... Why not try to bring her back to life, you know? If you might as well. Might as well make the attempts. There we go, that'll do it. Why is my life 1 spell missing? That's so weird. I didn't know that was a thing that could happen in fight. What is this, Dragon Quest all of a sudden? But hey, only our main characters are getting experience from this. I think I'm okay with that. And an Artemis bow. Nice. You know what? I'm going to give that to you, I think. Because Rosa is going to be our main healer. Or, I mean, is. Not going to be. That's her job. Let's use up all of Bad Rosa's magic points here. So we got one more monster in a box here. Down in the basement. And who knows what else we might find here. Oh. I guess there's only the 2 monster boxes. Oh, is there in another tower, maybe? Oh, we haven't gone in the center yet. We only went into the towers. That's what happened. Another full Moonerang. Yeah, there's more boxes yet. Sylph Spell. Nice. That would have actually been very helpful against the CPU. But, I mean, the CPU went down like a chump. Okay, so Bad Rydia is dead. That's good. I'm putting the characters I don't want up front to eat those attacks to maximize the amount of experience I can get on my back line. That's the plan here. And a Ninja Star. And another Soma Drop. Probably will end up giving those to Rydia, but I'm going to hold off using them just in case we find Fusaya somewhere. Second ribbon, beautiful. We're going to give that to you, I think. Yeah, give that to you. Which means you can just have this tiara. Cool. Were there any bosses that I haven't killed in the overworld? I think we've done the full Monty here. I think we've gone everywhere. We haven't done Ordeal. Let's go ahead and do Ordeal and get the experience out of there. If I can get one more level before having to go... Because I've got to walk all the way through the Tower of Babil. Oh, we haven't checked these shops yet. I can't imagine there's anything here I want, but... Artemis Arrows! Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Here you go. You want these. And you want these, too. And that's about the best thing you could possibly find. Okay. Excellent. 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 We're going to sell one of the Mazmunes. Samurai Bow. Blizzard Spear. We've got the Zeus Gauntlet. We don't need a Drain Sword. We definitely don't need a Cap. We don't need 80 Iron Arrows. Or a Short Bow. Actually, we've got 2 Mazmunes. We don't need these at all. Get rid of those. Get rid of some rods, some leather. Don't need this. I'm not going to use those, or that, or that, or that, or that, or that. Almost certainly not going to use this. Oh, unless we get Yang. I'm going to equip that on Edward, I think. Oh, you know what? We can get rid of these. Nope, not that. This. Because won't that increase his attack power? Yeah, a little bit. And then we can sell the Bard nonsense here. Okay, let's use that Sylph item. Alright, let's hit the inn real quick. Then go do Ordeal, and then... Oh, I gotta go upstairs. I guess the benefit of Ordeal will be if we do find Cecil anywhere, he'll just automatically be a paladin. I kind of want to go to Troya and buy some apples, but the problem is if I find adamant armor somewhere, adamant armor is super, super expensive. Like, it looks like I've got a ton of gil, right? It looks like I got 500,000 gil would buy one set of adamant armor. And there are shops that I have not come across yet. Oh, did I check both of these shops or just one? I think I just checked the armor shop. Or the weapon shop, rather. Yeah, nothing I want there. Okay. Let's go ahead and knock some bosses out from Mount Ordeal. Grab a few more treasure boxes along the way. Whatever we happen to get. Some arrows that we're not going to use. Those Artemis arrows are a really good find. Really good find. Like, we can cast Berserk on Edward now in a boss fight, and he'll do alright. He'll hold his own. He's still not amazing, but he probably won't be amazing unless we find a spoon. For he is the spooniest. Alright, our first boss is... It's one of the moon bosses. Who is we have? Ogopogo. He's going to throw some big waves at us. Okay, I'm going to heal up. I'm going to Berserk Edward. And then we are going to throw Bahamut out. See what I mean? He can hold his own. And the damage is pretty constant. Like, he'll fire constantly. Alright. Drop a save here. So there's not any progression up here unless you have Cecil or Tella. We have Mom Bomb. And oh, I forgot to switch my party. I guess it doesn't matter that much. Yeah, this isn't going to matter that much. Just make it happen. Let Eddie loose the arrows. They shall blot out the sun. Okay, it's dead, I guess. I was like, I'm going to hold on her turn until Mom Bomb switches form, but I guess it wasn't necessary. And then there's one more boss in here. This is where you fight the story boss, Dark Knight Cecil. Dark Knight Cecil's already dead. We've already got him. But I did want to do the full clear anyway, so I did want to fight all the bosses. Well, I guess you do get a key item here. Right, because you get the Legend Sword here. Oh my goodness. So here's a Dark Dragon. Let's go ahead and burst up. This should be over pretty quickly. I mean, I'm pretty confident that I could win the game with this party if I had to, if I absolutely had to. So yeah, there is a key item here, and I'm just dumb, I guess. Because you're supposed to get the Legend Sword there, but no, we got some ninja armor. All Cecils became paladins, wherever they are. All Tellas recalled the spells they have forgotten, wherever they are. And they've learned Medio, wherever they are. Tellah might be the worst character in the game. Anything Tellah can do can be replicated by other characters. Probably Tellah and Cid are the two worst characters you can get. Cid just doesn't have an equipment set to back him up. He's got decent hit points, but because he leaves so early in the game and you never get to use him towards the end of the game, it's just always... there's not a lot he can do. The Ogre Axe is, I think, the best... or maybe a Rune Axe, I forget. One of the two axes is the best he can do. And I think we're good here. I think now we gotta try to get to the Underworld. We've got to fight some bosses. 2 boss fights to go in here. We'll see who they are. Once we get to the Underworld, we will have some guaranteed progression. Because we can take a free key item out of the Sylph Cave, and we can take a free key item out of the Fame Arch. Whether or not we'll be able to fight a lot of bosses there, I couldn't tell you. But we can also do the Dwarf Castle event and make all of our Rydias grow up. Which has no mechanical effect that I'm aware of, except it makes their sprite look less adorable and they lose access to the Cure 1 spell. Other than that, I don't think making Rydia grow up actually does anything. In the vanilla game, the game is scripted to give her some more call magic when she grows up, but as you can see, call magic is divvied out a little differently in Free Enterprise anyway. It's also possible some of the moon bosses we could take down. Depending on what moon bosses roll where. Maybe. I don't know, though. I don't know. We'll try to delay that for as long as we can. Do I want to... No, I want to get this box first. Right. And if we're very, very lucky, and everybody's been very, very good this year, maybe we'll get some adamant armor when we get to the shops underground. There's a whole bunch of shops we can check. Let's pop the save point here. The trick is going to be keeping the Rydias alive to cast Bahamut. One more box. Another Assassin Dagger. Who do we got? Val Valis. I think we can use Bahamut against Val Valis. This should go pretty smoothly. I think Bahamut will work here. She can't ever kill more than one person at a time, which is nice. Yeah, easy enough. Farewell, Val Valis. And who took Rubicant's spot? Oh, it looks like it's going to be Scarmiglione, is that correct? Mylan Z. All edges acquired Flood and Blitz. Of course they did. Well, I guess I could have ran downstairs and used the save point again, but I'm not really scared of Scarmiglione. Oh, it's a water hag. Actually, I'm a little scared. This is the water hag that Edward fights in Kaipo. And because the battle won't end after the scripting, it's going to have... basically crazy attack power is going to happen to us. Let's go ahead and pop armor, and then we'll have the other Rosa heal us. And it's going to have as much hit points as Rubicant has. Actually, it didn't look like it could one-shot us, which is okay. As long as it can't one-shot us, I think it'll be fine, because I'll put up armor, and then I can just heal with both of my Rosas. It shouldn't last too long. Okay, it can one-shot the front line Rydias that we don't care about. But now we've got armor up. A couple more of these Bahamutes should... Oh, that's the Rydia I do want to keep alive, though. Look how fast he is. Can I slow him down a little bit? Hopefully. The water hag is taking us apart. Wow. Wait a minute. This should be fine. I know what we can do here. This seems appropriate. This seems appropriate that we let Edward solo the water hag with his Artemis arrows. Everybody's gonna miss out on a little bit of experience here, but I think the chance of us trying to keep everybody alive is gonna be very, very close to nil anyway. So provided it dies before we run out of Artemis arrows, we're in good shape here. And we can buy more of those whenever we want. So... I don't have any idea how long this is going to take, though. What does Edward have that's making him survive so much better than the girls? Is it that power armor that he's got? I wouldn't think that would do the trick. I can just set the controller down. And, yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to run to my fridge and get a fizzy drink. I'll see you guys in a minute. Sorry about that. I had to go find my slacker of a co-host. Say hello, Pepsi. Mmm, fizzy and delicious. And Edward gained 2 levels. Because everybody else is friggin' dead. Alright. No key item here. We just fall down to the underworld. But we immediately get an airship with a drill on it, so we can go back to the overworld if we want. We can also go back to the overworld from this little sparkly bit that they added right here, but we're not going to do that. Underworld is exactly where we want to be right now. Because there's all sorts of fun stuff we can do here. Another glass helmet? Oh, he's at the glass helmet. That's why he was surviving so easily. We'll go ahead and give you one, I guess, just to keep you... You know, let's not give it to her. Let's give it to her. That'll kind of ensure that more Bahamutes come out. And we'll give you the tiara, because why not? And here's our other airship. Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the underworld. I think first I'm going to... I don't want to start popping boxes in the Sylph Cave yet. Because there's a lot of trapped boxes and a lot of experience down there. And I need to start worrying about running out of experience to give people. So the first thing we're going to do is... We're not going to get any of the boxes in here. We're just going to go downstairs and use the pan. And I think we have to go this way to get to the sylphs and use the pan. I think is correct. Perhaps it's correct. I always get really lost in this cave, so... I don't think I was correct. I think I went the wrong way. It's okay. There's no random encounters, so we can't get killed. Even though we're literally running around with one Edward at 1 hit point. Everything's fine. So we want to go down here, I think. Is that it? Is this correct? If not, enjoy our tour of the Sylph Cave. No, this is not correct. That's not the right way. We do want to go to the save point. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I'm pretending like I know anything about anything. Clearly, I does not. Where's the save point? Is it up here? No, that goes to a treasure box. We will loot this cave eventually, but... Oh, maybe that's treasure and we gotta go up this way. This looks right. This looks like I'm going somewhere now. Here we go. Do you have Cannon Yang? We have Cannon Yang. Oh, right, because Yang got cannoned. Alright, so we can use the pan here. And then this should unlock 2 key items from Yang's wife. One because we found him in the underworld where she would give us the pan. And then another one because we can return her pan. And that's in the vanilla game where you get the spoon. So, yeah, you know what? I think I want to do that before I loot all the other areas. There's a key item we can for sure get in the Fame Arch. I think 3 key items. I think Ashura and Leviathan, whenever bosses roll into those spots, will also have key items for us. Potential key items, I ought to say. I'll be pretty happy if she just straight up gives us the spoon here. I'm not gonna lie. A vanilla spoon location would be okay with me.
Shoutouts to Thinneran for sponsoring this video, and to everybody who helps make my channel possible by supporting me on Patreon.